late. It's fine. It's fine. He made it. He's here. I've been on time for the last few, so let's settle down. Is this normal? Yeah, I mean, it hasn't been, but traditionally, historically, it's been at least a couple minutes. Oh, how's it going, everybody? I don't think I'm going to like this video. I don't. Methinks I shan't like this. That'll show them. Nope. Oh. We're going to keep on keeping on. And we'll... Whose idea was this? They suck. But let's keep on keeping on. All right. Let's just get her. Let's just get her. Okay, move. I gotta start by cleaning some things. I just gotta put some things back where they are out of my way. Still gonna need this, so I can go here. Oh, guys, this was a terrible decision. This was a terrible decision, but it is a decision that was made. Do I need this? I don't need this. It is a decision that was made, and now we live with the consequences of that decision and keep on putting one foot in front of the other and making our way through the world. Is it a Telecaster yet? No. It's not even gonna be a Telecaster. It's gonna be Telecaster-ish. It's not even really the same shape. It's a Telecaster electronics kit that's getting dropped into a guitar that's getting made. So, I mean, the only similarities, it's a Telecaster style bridge and pickup situation. That's about it. This is what we're working on. It is a guitar-sized block of wood. With a guitar shape drawn on it. back up. I don't need these anymore either. Oh. Need to be like 2 inches taller for this to be an ideal clamp storage situation. We're making a guitar. We're making a guitar-shaped thing. Out of wood. Guitar-shaped thing out of wood. Oh, go on. There we go. I'm pretty sure that this is Pinnell's fault. I don't know why I think that, but I don't think that at all. Okay. Get the rest of my clamps out of here. Good. Whoop. Little ding there. These can go back in their box. Let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. We'll make it guitar shaped. Loud noises. Guitar-shaped thing. It's a PRS Telecaster. Remember to cover the F-hole with tape before you start routing. It's hard to clean out if you don't. Okay, but I still have to do a bunch on this. So it's gonna get dust in it. What? I gotta turn off my damn wall drip messaging me with the same thing that he put in the chat. It's gonna get dust in there because I'm gonna get a Dremel and like tighten up these corners and stuff. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Routing, pick up bits. Hey, it got my attention. It got my attention to give you a good old shut up. Where that? Yeah. We gotta get our cavities all routed, neck joint routed, etc. Get the oscillating belt spindle sander dealy thing out here. Oh, we're keeping on, you guys. That's what we're doing. Making our way in the world today. Takes everything you got. Wouldn't you like to get away? Remember last time I was doing this and then I didn't actually burnish the tape down and we got away with it, thankfully, but we're getting there. It is not going to be played tomorrow night because this was a terrible decision. Well, it was a fine decision, but then I made some decisions throughout the process that made it It did not have to be a semi-hollow body thing with an F-hole situation in it. It didn't. Um, it didn't have to be a 5-piece laminated neck. Right now, as I'm talking out loud, I am making a decision I think I'm making a decision to put a humbucker in here. Because we're already messing with the Telecaster. So I feel like a humbucker there is what I want. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. That was not a clean drop. I feel like I want a humbucker there. This stuff can all stay. I'm all over the place. More everybody's favorite routing. Well, drill pressing first, I guess. Let's get some stuff off the drill press. Ugh. Let's get a proper size drill bit. I really do want to fix this situation, but I need a new little spring dealie that lives in there. How deep do I want to go with these, Paul? Pretty about like a 1/4 inch from the back. I guess that sounds about right. Can't go deep enough for the stupid switch. That's about a 1/4 inch from the back to the bottom of the pointy, okay? I didn't realize I had to specify that last time. do I have a 1/4 inch something? Yeah, that's like just about to touch it. Okay. Oh, I need that smoke. I'm only 23 minutes in. I'm gonna smoke already before I do this. Oh, you'll be lonely here tonight? What? JBG? Why? He's normal today? Oh, then you wouldn't be here, my friend. Oh, I figured out how to change my name back. Oh, look at that. Well, kind of. Except you got a dot in it. 3/4 inch total depth on the pickup. Well, I don't think it really matters because it's in a plate that lives on the top, right? So, like, oh no, the cavity is too deep. Doesn't matter because it doesn't sit on the bottom of it. It hovers, right? If I'm incorrect, please correct me. But I'm pretty sure that it's attached to the bottom of the plate that sits on the top of the guitar. The humbucker depth is going to matter. Oh, it's a guitar-shaped thing now. Maybe sip water while you're working to stay hydrated. I got my water ready to go. It's a 0 sugar water. We're going to try to get it to a point where we'll see. The newly adjusted plan yesterday was to try and get the neck glued in tonight. And then tomorrow night we'd at least be spraying lacquer on it. I don't think so, but we'll see. Hi, Montana. And your stupid mountains with your stupid ski resorts. Maximux. How's it going? Still sober. This thing is making me want to drink, but I'm all right. We're keeping on. Total routing of body should take less than 10 minutes. Less that 10 minutes. I'm gonna talk about how quick I am at this. That's what he's doing. That's what he sounds like. That's what you sound like right now, Paul. Just so you know. Drilling some holes and then routing the holes and then sending the stuff and the doing the things and the cutting it out and the neck is like still needs a little bit of work. Still needs radiusing, and I think I'm gonna just thin it a little bit too. That fretboard looks kind of chonky. It's like 3/8 of an inch. That's too much. I gotta take the whole thing down a little bit, then radius it. She has a chunky butt. Yeah, she does have a chunky butt, but that's not gonna be. That's not final. I can't get the butt depth till I get the pocket hole or the neck pocket depth. Then I can cut the neck butt. I made 184 full guitars and over 4,000 bodies. You can do that. I could do that too if I was half robot with a bunch of metal parts and had half my shit replaced with titanium. Mike's gonna catch up. He's made one guitar in 5 years. That's right. I'm this one. If this one actually gets finished, that'll be 2 done, and then 4 more started. Let's go. We'll keep on keeping on. We'll get as far as we get. This was going to be a humbucker. I'm not sure it is anymore. Whoops. I mean, maybe it still could be. If it's the right depth, it still could be.
not, though. I already know that it's not. Deep for a humbucker. So it's a single coil, I guess. We're just drilling holes. We're going to ignore all the terribleness of the world, and we're just going to drill some holes. It's pretty satisfying. All right. Loud noises.
got a bunch of holes. Oh, we're gonna make those holes a little cleaner. Routing. I guess that could still be a humbucker. That could still be a humbucker. I am almost exactly an inch into this body. I think I'm gonna make it a humbucker. Won't look right if you wrote it with the tele pickup hole. Oh well, obviously. But I've just got 4 holes drilled there so far. So like I wrote this one and this one, take the template off, get my humbucker template, and pop it on there. Yep, I think so. Because why not? That's why. I want a humbucker in there, I'm going to put a humbucker in there. All right. Very loud, screaming loud noises. This is everybody's favorite part of every single build of all time. Routing. Here we go. It's like, this feels louder than it usually does. Real quick, I'm going to put my dealio holes. Oh, my drill's in the truck again. Because I was smart and I marked those off my thingy. Words. Just gonna real quick just mark those. Could do a little bit of body route while I'm got this thing on here, just to get it a little bit closer to my lines. The actual outside of the body doesn't really technically matter, but it's probably going to be more efficient for me to get rid of a bunch of this excess while the router is set up like this, as long as it is not going to this spot. I'm gonna not. No, this spot I'm gonna not. Right here I'm gonna not. Here I can. Here I can't. Ah, forget it. I'll just sand it. It doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna get the oscillating belt sandery thing out in a minute. Give me something. Oh, everybody likes it when I use my chisels as like a pry bar thing, so let's do that. Especially Tim. I want to feel like it's Tim that really likes it when I do that. Also, Tim, let me know when you're heading to Pittsburgh with that lemon meringue pie. I'll hook you up with an address. don't know what that was. I'm not 100% sure what that was that just went up. Doesn't matter. Why am I going to Pitt? You're not going to Philadelphia. You're going to Pittsburgh. Okay. And it's because Gretchen was getting mouthy. And I said that I was going to send you with a lemon meringue pie to knock on her door. And then when she answered it, I hit her in the face with the pie. Were you not here? I thought you were here. I said I can't do it. Well, there's a couple reasons I can't do it. The first is that if I showed up, she would recognize me, and then she wouldn't open the door, knowing that she's about to get a pie in the face. And then the second reason is that I'm not allowed in your country. So Mike just asking, when you made your templates for the guitar body, what scale length did you use? I used a 25.5. So, I mean, within plus or minus. I used 25.5 within the tolerance of the bridge's adjustability. And also, if it sounds like shit, it sounds like shit. I'm having fun. All right, round 2 of these guys. We'll get my. I'll do that after. Loud noises. Chocolate custard pie. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at how much like a guitar it looks. Look at how similar to a guitar it looks. We're getting close, you guys. I mean, close. I hate it when your glue seam is so good that it that sounded like a humble brag, didn't it? When your glue seam is so good that you have a hard time finding it when you need to. Right there. Let's do a quick something here. Hold on. We gotta do the neck. Let's get it the right way. All right. Ah. Damn plywood templates and their warpiness. And they coming from Texas, and then they got all wonky. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Let's put a humbucker in it. Since we're not actually wiring it up anyway, I'm going to have to make adjustments during the wiring process anyway because of the stupid switch situation. Let's put a humbucker in. Yeah. Because we've already overcomplicated the shit out of this. So we'll put one of those like computer dealy things down in here, and one of those, what is his name? Tom Morello, like fancy little switches that he does. Maybe a bee bender. We'll just we'll do all the things. Add a couple extra strings. Just make them all super close together. We'll make it a 7-string, and they'll just be like super close together. We're not doing any of that, by the way. Random goggles just kicking around. There we go. Okay. More routing. Everybody's favorite thing. I know it's my favorite thing. Always hit your chisel. Like, this is always a really good idea. Just in case you guys are wondering whether or not this is a good operation. Always like reach across in front and then hit your chisel like that, like back towards you. Because it's a great way to chisel. And it is 100% safe, and a really good idea. There we go. More routering. Where are my? There they are. Loud noises. Super fun. Routing is super fun. Routing is the best thing ever. Routing is the best thing ever. It's super fun, and you should do it all the time. And it's not scary at all. Well, this thing's got measurements on it. So, depth, Gibson, carved top, Gibson flat top fender, 13/16. Well, too late for that, I think. Gibson flat top, 1 inch at the neck. We can go, I mean, it's just a suggestion, right? It's just like 1 inch at the neck on a Gibson flat top. We're going to call this a Gibson flat top. I can put a little bit of extra like foam under it. If it's sitting too low, I can just like squidge a little bit more foam underneath the pickup. It's all good. I want to get rid of the little. It's fine. I have 5 minutes left. What, are you on a timer? Loud noises. Tim, look what I'm doing, Tim. Look how guitar-like this looks. I got a couple little dots from the initial when I was going deep like this. I'm disgusted by your lack of respect for the chisel. Well, I mean, it could be seen as like additional respect for the chisel because I'm asking it to do more than just what it was made to do. Like I have enough respect for it that I have placed additional versatility on it. I've given it more responsibility. It's in a management position now. So it does more. It's Narex. It's a Narex. It's not even a Narex like Richter. It's just like a regular Narex chisel. I mean, they're fine. Okay, look at it. It's a guitar-shaped thing. With holes. Oh. Whew. It's dusty in here. let's do neck pocket. Unfortunately, I have to use Paul's original template because I made 2 other templates off of Paul's original template. Neither one of them I did the actual neck pocket in. Like an idiot. Standard Tele neck pocket is 5/8 inch deep. Well, it'll be as deep as I feel like making it. Because I got enough butt on my neck that I can make it as deep as I want. 5/8 seems like not enough. I'm gonna do 3/4. That's also assuming, that measurement is assuming bolt on, and this is a glue in. So I want additional glue surface. Damn pencil. Oh, was it the pencil that I sucked up into the vacuum? It may have been. We'll get there, you guys. We'll get there. It's all gonna be fine. Nobody ever said that this was gonna be a thing that was done by like the end of the year or anything. It's not like this was a time like there was never any sort of indication or claim that that was a thing. I'm fairly certain. Oh, we'll get there when we get there, you know? Like what kind of idiot would make some kind of claim that like he knows how long this is going to take? And then not give himself enough time to actually do it. Like nobody would do that. No one would make such a ridiculous claim. He's knocking shit over. Shit's getting out of hand. We're going to leave that much. That much. We're gonna go that deep. We're gonna leave this much body underneath the neck. The neck is going to be that deep. The neck pocket. Because we don't do nonsense here like measuring. Okay, measuring is for suckers. And that's a bingo square for any of you playing. If you have that on your bingo sheet. We're going that deep, Paul. Okay? That's how deep we're going. Stop being a slave to big ruler. Okay? And like, think for yourself. Pop off all the little nuggets that were in between the little Forstner bit corners. Yeah, big ruler. See? You know, you guys are all, oh, make sure you measure. It's like, that's what big ruler wants you to think. Get rid of a bunch of this too. Just get less routing. I mean, I hate routing. At least knock the little like Forstner poke nubbies off. Less router. Ooh, 5/8 of an inch. Like, well, come on. Like, if big ruler told you to go jump off a bridge, would you go jump off a bridge? All right. I'm going to have another smoke, I think, because router am I the only one that thinks like table saw? That's fine. Table saw is fine. Like I'd probably get my fingers a little closer to a table saw than I should. But I have a comfort level with the table saw. The bandsaw, yes, I physically touched my running bandsaw with my finger, and it still scares me less than routers. Like, just router, there's something about router. Like, I'm pushing wood over a jointer, and it's like the thing is like this big, and it's spinning, and it's like thousands of RPMs, and I'm like going over the top of it. And router, for some reason, I don't know what it is about router. I just don't. it, I don't think I'll ever be fully comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable enough to operate it, but it's like my least favorite tool to like 12,000 RPM meat grinder, right? In all honesty, if you ever get a saw stop fund going, I'll tell you, fund? Saw stop fund? Well, I mean, we could call Patreon that. I can't guarantee that's what the Patreon money would go towards, but that's essentially what that place is a fund for me to upgrade the shop. Because unlike with YouTube, that just pays me out as soon as I get over $100, it just sends me the money. I can let Patreon build up as much as I want, and then I can cash it out. And so it would take a long time unless I got some more supporters at patreon.com/woodenthings and stuff. It would take a long time for me to turn it into SawStop money. It can't be that bad. It's pretty shitty, man. If you haven't used a router, like I mean, this guy is spinning at what, 15,000 RPM? 20,000 minimum. This thing's slow speed is 20,000 RPM. And it's sticking out of the thing, spinning at 20,000 RPM and is super sharp. So, like, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just a glorified drill bit. I mean, I suppose. I suppose. It's except it's pointy all the way around the sides. And drill bits aren't spinning at 30,000 RPM. This fucking tripod going on me already. This has not been around long enough for it to be behaving like this. Smoke, maybe. Oh, a little bit of dust on my water. We'll get going on this thing. Actually, let's get you on the charger. Well, you don't need to be. Oh, you're already down at 68%. You were at 100 when I started. We'll get as much done as we can get done tonight. I'm not getting to neck glue in. I'm pretty sure. Because a fair bit of still shaping and stuff has to happen. But there's a question mark in the title. There is a question mark in the title. You gonna test fit the neck? Well, yeah. Like before I glue it? I have a few palm routers and some big handheld ones, but my production router is mounted in a metal base with metal framing and screwed to a table. That's a good idea. Then take the sarcasm out of my comment. What? Then I take the sarcasm. Kind of sounded like you gave it to her because it's a meat grinder. What? It was mounted in a shitty Ryobi table and the plastic cover saved my bit. I Jedi'd a router bit out of the air one time that was coming at my face. I had an old Craftsman metal benchtop table. It was like this little crappy, it looked like a little metal stool, but it was a router table. And it had an old crappy Craftsman router in it, and it was spinning a 1/4-inch upcut bit. Upcut or down? I don't remember. But a 1/4-inch straight bit, and I was sending something through it, and it started to go like that. And instead of like reaching down and calmly turning it off, I like backed away and took the piece of wood. It was like a 2x4 or something. And I pulled the piece away and I backed away, and the router bit went ding and came screaming at me, and I like Jedi'd lightsabered it out of the air that was coming at my face with the board that I had in my hand. Test fit and measure the scale length tonight. You're not in charge. First of all, measure. Okay, we've already been through that. That Craftsman table was aluminum and light as a feather. It was shit, is what it was. And I gave it to a buddy, and I told him, I was like, this is what happened. You can have it, but just so you know, this is what happened. Like, you accept all the responsibility here. I have warned you that this is a situation that occurred. I do not want it. Just use a small router. That way there's less RPM and less power. This is like the smallest router in existence, my friend. And it's minimum 20,000 RPM. The Palm router is like the smallest router you can get. It's just a thing. Like, everybody's got, probably, I assume, everybody's got their tool that they don't. I mean, for Gretchen, it's chisels. Gretchen's like, damn, he's got the chisels. Look out. You know? I despise single-hand routers. I understand that. I like using a single-handed router most of the time. I'm lazy. I don't want to have to go get a different one. This one lives up on my wall, and I just pull it down and do. I also like being able to have my other hand to move things and stabilize things and whatever. A two-handed, heavier-duty router is absolutely a safer operation most of the time. I'm only afraid of how you use chisels. Aren't you the one that said that, like, the reason that you needed the fancy pants band-aids was because of how you use chisels? Neck pocket. Let's get stable. Let's get. I have a buddy who will chuck a 2-inch diameter router in a handheld. That's 2-inch diameter. I mean, if you got a big, like, 3 horsepower, even, I don't know, that's too much. That 2-inch, that's too many. That's too many inches. That's what she said? No, it's not. Okay. Here we go. Back to routing. You guys are at 70%. Okay. You're going to have to get you back on your charger as often as I can. I need a shorter rotor bit. Damn it. Back on the charger. Because that was going to get us too far down. Wasn't it? Yep. Sure was. I got a shorty. We'll go with the super high-end Yonobu or whatever the shit that is. Nothing but quality coming out of Yonobu. Yaniko. Go like that. Will get me most of the way there. Then I can take the template off and get the rest of the way there. No, I can't. Because I don't have any support on that side of the neck pocket. We'll go, the neck will be that deep. The neck pocket will be, oh, that's deep enough. I saw him unplug it. I did. I didn't. I thought I did. I unplugged something. It didn't turn on. I did try to unplug it. I unplugged something. Maybe the sander. Whoops. Loud noises. I got to get my in-between rotor bit. Oh, that slipped. That was not all the way in there like that when I that rotor bit slipped.
Ah.
Yeah, this will work. The long guy will work because I only need another 1/4 inch, 1/8 of an inch. I unplugged it this time. Did you guys see? Yeah, we're good there. Might actually go a little bit further than that. Because that, right now, I'm only at, like right now I'm at the 5/8 that Paul said that Big Ruler wants us to use. I'm gonna get the corner. Okay. Now we gotta get the serious sander out. Finish off the shape of this bad boy, including getting rid of that and deciding what we're gonna do here. Oh, guitars are an ordeal. Who decided this? This was not a good decision. I'm gonna have another guitar at the end of this though. And honestly, no offense to Gretchen's box. This will probably be the nicest thing I made this year. When it's done. Oh, it's not gonna get done this year. If it's not done this year, it can't be the nicest thing I've made this year. Yeah. Look how pretty it is. Clean the collet. Yeah, when the rudder bit was slipping, yeah, maybe. If I have to eat pie at Gretchen's house, I guess I should check out her box. That is not a thing that you should say. And also, you're supposed to hit her in the face with it. She was, I don't even remember, but she was getting mouthy or something. We got in a, we didn't though. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get the sanding thing out. The sanding thing. The sanding thing. Time to get the sanding thing. That's my sanding thing song. Oh, right, you were doing backsies. That's what it was happening. She was kept doing backsies, and I said, okay, I've had enough. Oh, I'm gonna need that again. I don't know why I went and put that whole thing away. All right. Let's do a little more cleaning. Oh, don't do this. You guys don't. Just, if you're going to make stuff as a hobby, like not professionally for money. If you're making things professionally for money and you're on a deadline and like, okay, sure. If you're going to make stuff just for fun as a hobby, don't do this. Just like it'll take as long as it takes. Work your way through it. It's just a step followed by another step, followed by another step. Just do it at your own pace. It's not a race. There's nothing that says that you need to make a guitar in 5 days live on the internet. Nothing. Nobody is telling you that you need to do that. In fact, I'm going to tell you not to. I think that's what I think this is what I unplugged when I thought I unplugged the router. Mike's having a nervous breakdown. I'm not. This is a lot of work. Oh. And I did it to myself. I'm just telling you guys not to do this. That's all. Trying to be helpful. In case you were watching this thinking, wow, that looks like fun. I should probably do that. It's just a telly, Mike. It's not, though. It's not just a telly. If it was just a telly, it would have been done 2 days ago. Just take some Home Depot pine and just like cut a telly shape out of it and stick a neck in it, and away you go. Right? All right. Where's the damn thing that I put you in? It's over there. Oh, I'm gonna get some dust. Dust hole is on there too. Loud noises. One sec.
I didn't forget to move you.
Look at everybody. Huh? Oh, that's attractive. So obviously I gotta lose a bunch of thickness here. Let's start with like a bunch. We'll start with a bunch and then go from there. Because measuring is for suckers, remember? It's a little bit less than that. Now it's only like that thick. And now it's only like an eighth too big, but that we can go now we can draw on if we find our damn pencil. It's always was just around here somewhere. Like, just put them everywhere in your shop. Just always just put pencils everywhere. Now we can go to show us on the neck where we can carve to. Now we can start getting all of this gone. This is not, we're not getting as far as we hoped, you guys, tonight, just so you know. But like, look how attractive this is. That's a damn nice looking guitar, that is. And we can finish the shaping, and then we can take off that last like 1/8 of an inch of space on the neck. And then tomorrow, like during the day, I'm just gonna sand it. I just sand it and like round over all the edges and stuff. And then we can spray it tomorrow night. Are you gonna check the scale length? Nope. No, I'm not. Because you know why? Because if it's wrong, I'm not going to fix it. So I don't want to know that it's wrong. I think I might just be done for tonight. We know what the next steps are, right? So tomorrow during the day, I'm going to just do that and put this away so that I've got some space back. Fuck off. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is not a thing you should do. If you're just doing this for fun, if you're making things out of wood for fun, don't do this to yourself. Do it for fun if you're going to do it for fun. This is like too many, too much. The only thing you will have to fix would be the fret placement. Right? So like the entire fucking neck? Yes, Mike, but don't unload a whole day for the glue to dry. In the meantime, you can work on the electronics. No, it's just I'm not going to get it done. I've established that this was not a thing because I overcomplicated it, as I do. I wanted it to be nicer, and I will accept that. You know, I need to do a little work in the corners of the F-hole, tighten this up. I gotta put dots. Like I still gotta radius and dot this guy. It's just not a thing. It's just not a thing that I could do in the amount of time that I gave myself. But you guys, like, you gotta admit, like, it's gonna be nice. Are you gonna do a 5/8 round over on the sides of the body to make it more comfortable to play? I'm gonna do a round over of some degrees. Because big ruler, big measurement can't tell me to do a 5/8 inch round over. Okay. It's going to get some round overness. The edges aren't going to be 90 degrees. It's going to get some roundiness. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a rasp to it. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Come on. So that everybody's aware of what's going to happen tomorrow, I'm going to thin down and radius the fretboard. I'm going to determine the final thickness of the neck and get it there and sand it and make it nice and ready to go, I'm going to drill my holes in my headstock. I'm going to put this guitar body in this leg vise. And I'm going to go around it until I like the look of how it goes. In both the front and the back direction. So that it's kind of softy. And big measurement can suck it. Because that round over will be whatever that round over ends up at. And then I'll go over it with sandpaper. It's just, it'll get, the edges will get softened. If Fender wants to use a 5/8 inch roundover, Fender can do that. That rasp looks like a giant nail file. Why is the end pointy? It's for stabbing people who ask too many questions. No, it's for so that you can get into smaller areas with the tip. It's stitched all the way to the tip. So if you need to get into small areas, you can go. Wouldn't it be easier to use a palm sander? In a way, it'll probably get palm sanded afterwards. I will have more. I'll have more control in terms of changing the radius of the curve in a more controlled way with the file. It's also not as loud and like I don't, because if I'm going to use the random orbit sander, I'm going to have it hooked up to a vacuum. I'm going to have my headphones on. It just kind of isn't not as pleasant. Whereas if I'm just with this guy, it's a calmer, more fun ordeal. But also, I'll be able to change that radius in places and create different swoops and stuff. So like here, for example, I may want a larger roundover just to like sort of bring this visually down and soften this a little bit more than maybe up here. And maybe same within here. Maybe I'll have like a little bit more of a radius, sort of a ness in here, and then up in here. And then I do maybe less radius at the corners and more in the middle to like accentuate that curve a little bit. You know, I'll have more control. So tomorrow I'll do a little bit of that during the day. And then tomorrow night, at best, we'll glue the neck in. Hook it up to your CT36 dust extractor. That's exactly what I'll do. I will hook it up to my Festool. Do you have a fairy or rasp? Why would I have a rasp that shoes horses? That doesn't even make sense. I mean that they do use rasps on horse hooves, I guess. What song are you going to play first on it? I don't know. Whatever song my fingers do. Is it not ready to play yet? It is ready to play. I am choosing not to. Have a name for it. Not yet. You can't name a guitar until it's finished. Oh, I thought we were stringing it up tonight. Then you're stupid. Because there was not any way that was going to happen. I don't think that you're stupid. So I don't think you were thinking that. Last time I suggest a name. I don't think it is. I doubt that it is. It is the name you suggested is a good name. But we don't know yet if it suits the name. Because until it's done, we don't know if that is a suitable name for it. It's gonna be nice. Let's just for funsies. For funsies, I want to do a quick hold on. Just to get a better sense of things. Oh, we're not done yet for tonight. I know I said I was, but I'm not. We're gonna give it a quick once over with the sander. And we're gonna hit it with some mineral spirits to have a look at it. I just have to get this guy. I'm gonna get my vac. Come on, you! I'll kill you. Let's give it a quick sand and have a look at the body a little closer. We'll get that Get that Sharpie line off of there. Yeah. All right, loud noises. I'll put you on this. We're still working tonight, I get it. I said I was done, but I'm not done. if I would have, if I, couple of things. If I would have not decided, if I wouldn't have decided to do a semi-hollow body F-hole situation, or if I would have done some work on it in between the live shows, like I was trying to do it only live, like, but tomorrow I'm going to do some work on it. So if I would have done a little bit of work on it at any time in between live shows, I probably could have had it done. This is just to show me what's going on. This is not any sort of finish or anything. This is, I just want to see it. I haven't done like anything on the back, like there's still glue. So obviously some sanding happening back here as well. But I'm digging it. Let's have a quick yes, please. Yes, please. I will have one of these, please. That's, yep, I'll have one of these. This can be for me. Especially considering that that's like 80 grit sanding. There's still some work to go in terms of like surface prep on that. Is the neck in line with the body midline? Yes. This could have been the base, I was just thinking. Well, no, it couldn't have, because the base is an actual project edited video. And so if I do it live, it's not one of those. Mike, as to why it won't be finished before 2026. My throat's sore. I've had a sore throat for a month and a half, and this is not an acoustic environment. Oh, see, you're trying to get a bingo square. I didn't finish it. I didn't finish it. See? Doesn't count. Doesn't count. There were lots of bingo squares over the last week, though. Like, I think on any given night this week, like throughout the last 4 days, I think on any given night somebody could have won bingo. Because this is fourth night in a row where there have been at least 10 bingo squares that could have been gotten. I'll seriously pay you to make me an Explorer style guitar. Let's just settle down, but maybe. Mike, for why it couldn't be done. See the question mark? It's not that it couldn't be done. It's I made some decisions along the way that restricted my ability to have it done. One of those decisions was to try and only do it while I was on. If it would have been like, can I make a guitar by the end of 2026? And then in between the live shows, I kept working on it. Absolutely, it would be done. But I was trying to do it by the end of 2026 only while I was live. So, yeah, except for tomorrow. But the other one was just, it did not need to be a semi-hollow body F-hole situation either, which basically took an extra day or an extra show. What did you just wipe on the guitar? It's just mineral spirit type solvent stuff. Just to I just wanted to see. It just shows me what it looks like and then it'll just evaporate off. Stirring aside, you've done amazing to get this far. Thank you very much. Recognize. It'll be good. I think it'll be good. Unnecessary VOCs. That's exactly right. That's what I was doing. I'm trying. I haven't had enough VOCs in my lungs today. So I needed to hit this with some. I don't know what this stuff is. It's not even mineral spirits. It's like some garbage. It's like, you know how when sometimes you'll buy like chocolate and it'll be like, you'll read the label and it's actually not chocolate. It's like chocolatey flavor goo, because it's not. This is like mineral spirit substitute. So it's like faux mineral spirits. Is VOC compliant? Whatever it's complying with is a question. It's compliant with what? I don't know. Contains fumes and may catch fire. Yes. Irritate eyes. Okay, good. Don't, yeah, swallow it. Gotcha. What is it compliant to? It doesn't say. It's VOC compliant, but it doesn't say what it's complying to. That's Not suitable for cement and aluminum paints. Solvable mineral spirit substitute. Hashtag not sponsored. Compliant. VOC compliant. It complies with VOC. How's the caramel chocolate count? Well, this evening I haven't had any. I am very low. I think I'm down to my last probably 10. Maybe fewer than 10 left in the jar. It's not a telly, but it's pretty. It's prettier than a telly. Because of the F-hole, it's sure got a pretty mouth. It's true. It is a very attractive, it'll be an attractive musical instrument. It will be playable. I don't know why I decided to put a humbucker up at the neck. It felt like that's what I wanted there. I don't know if I've ever heard a humbucker through a 250K pot. Like, is what's going to happen. So, that's cool, too, I guess. Those low-order mineral spirit substitutes tend to go moldy on me. I splash it on shit all the time. So, like, it's not going to go moldy on me because I do shit like this. I'll be like, ooh, let me see. And I'll just, like, just shoot some on there and wipe it in. So, one of these only lasts me, like, I don't know. Depending on the projects and stuff that I'm working on, I can go through 3 of those a year, probably. I so hope it's playable. It deserves better than being a wall hanger. Wall hangers are put in a place of prominence and reverence. Okay? I think you're not giving wall hanger guitars their due respect. You can play it, it just may not sound correct. But yeah, I mean, sure, yeah. It'll play. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I gave it a go. And had I actually planned it out better to recognize that I was going to need to do some work in between shows, I could have had it done by tomorrow night, which is a good thing for me to just personally know that, like, theoretically, I could absolutely start to finish make one of these in 5 days. I'm gonna get my boy Tyler Peterson to put the frets in it. I'll just pay him. If you guys want to help me pay him, you can go to patreon.com/woodenthingsandstuff, and you can become a supporter. And that money will help me do things like pay luthiers to do fret work for me. This stuff does not evaporate as quickly as regular mineral spirits. I will tell you that much. The last time I did this operation on something, it was actually Sean's bass. I just wanted to have a look at it and take a picture to send to him. And I came back out the next morning and it was still fading. Like it takes a while for this stuff to evap. Guitars for Christmas market. Oh yeah, see, if there's anything people want at Christmas markets in Campbell River, it's $2,000 guitars. That's what they're looking to impulse buy for Christmas. Make sure you do some sort of shielding on the bridge pickup and component cavity. Single coils need it, humbuckers don't. I got some of that schmutz, the like paint from Crimson, like a few years ago. In fact, whatever year I did the Great Guitar build off, when they gave us our discount, I ordered some like dyes and that stuff and like some other things. And I can just paint that in there, yeah? That works. Okay. Do I need to paint it on the back of the plate? Or silver foil tape works also. I think I have some copper tape. I think I did copper on Dawn. I did like that copper conductive tape stuff. I don't remember. I'd have to look back. I mean, I could just open the back. Anyway, one more smoke maybe, and then we'll get out of here. Make a shirt with your logo. I'll buy it. That is in the plan for 2022. So stay tuned. I bought the box of shirts and everything. I dropped, actually it was before that. It might have been 2021. I ordered the box of shirts when I was working at the art gallery downtown. So 2020 was COVID year. 2021, yeah, so it was in the plan for 2022. I have like $500 worth of bulk, various sizes and shapes and colors of shirts to sell with my logo on them. I just haven't put my logo on them. I was going to put sayings and I was going to make them semi-customizable. Like you could pick your quote that goes on it. There were plans. Plan for 2022. Yeah. It's a good thing that I didn't like make them and date them, because been like official Ashhole 2022. The same year as the calendar, was it? Business Mike. That's right. Hashtag Business Mike. Hey, Pinnell, just so you know, the fact that I invested in those shirts in 2021 when I did probably saved me 30% over if I would have bought them now. They're probably at least 30% more. And now I already have them, so I saved money. That's business, Mike, right there. That's keeping inventory on hand and buying it when it's less expensive. That's good businessing. Awesome. Then all you have to do is take orders through email and payment with ways to give you money. It's a good point. I have to figure out all of that. And then also make the shirts. How many thousands of dollars have you spent compared to dozens of dollars you've recovered? On shirts? Okay, it's not so far, but it's future revenue. But also, don't forget to shut up. This is also fun for me, right? Like, sure, it's business. I mean, it is business. I make, how about this? I make more than most people do from their hobby. I think. I think probably it might be safe to say I make more from my business than I would if my business didn't exist. I think. I made like $150 on my calendars. I mean, what I spent on my calendars is irrelevant when you look at it in the grand scheme of things. Smoke. Everybody who buys a shirt has the opportunity to buy a calendar for half price. Would it be cheaper to do a deal with one of the merch companies so many YouTube people use? Yeah, it would be cheaper, but they would be shit. And I mean, I wanted to actually screen print them myself because I think that adds value. That's a thing that I made that I'm selling you now, as opposed to a thing that some garbage factory in China made with the information that I provided them. Wouldn't you rather have like a hand pulled screen printed shirt that I made here in my shop for a couple extra dollars over ordering it from Vista Print or some bullshit? Hence the stuff. Yeah. I've used Spreadshirt. Quality is excellent. Printed in North America on demand. Sold hundreds for a project I am part of. But they don't use the $500 worth of shirts I already bought. So should probably do that first at least. You would think at this point I got some sunk cost in a giant box of shirts. So at least the first run of things. I have a specific this is called customer service. I have a specific size and color of hoodie for Chris Pinnell's brother. Okay? in a box in there waiting to get printed. You're not going to get that kind of from Vistaprint or screen, whatever, spread shit. Sunk cost fallacy. Your face is a fallacy. It's not. It's not. So, Mr. Business Pinnell, what's the best use of the $500 box of shirts that I have? If it's not screen printing them and selling them, what's the best use of them? Like business wise. What should I do with those? In terms of the best business decision for those shirts. They have the same Gildan shirts in a warehouse waiting to print on. I don't think that they're Gildan shirts. I think I bought good ones. It's one of the reasons I went through and I like hand-picked like what seemed like the good cost-effective shirts. Soak them in resin and turn them into bowls. A tabletop denim, I've seen it doing too. So are you printing the shirts? The idea was for me to print the shirts, yes. I can make the screen with my logo and my quotes and stuff on it. And then I can pull the prints myself. Like, I am capable of doing this. So why are you not making the shirts? Because I haven't made the screen yet. I haven't made the screens yet. And I'll be honest, I overbelieved my own hype. I thought I was starting to get it was like I was starting to get people like you who I thought were fans. And I was like, sweet, let's sell them things. Because they were asking for buying things. And I was like, sweet, right on. And then I ordered like a lot of things. And then like 3 of them actually fucking wanted to buy them. So because I don't know if you know this, but just because people say that they want to buy things from you doesn't mean that they will when you make them available. I got a little ahead of myself. I was like, sweet, I'm getting popular. I should order a bunch of shirts and then screen print them, and maybe I'll make calendars. And nobody bought them. Someone bought a calendar. I sold 3 calendars, 4 calendars. I sold 4 calendars. I bought 20. I bought 20 so that I could get them for cheaper. Because it was one of those, like, if you buy X number, you get them for X dollars, and it's less. So I bought 20 to get the cheaper price on each one. And now I have 16 calendars. So if anybody wants a 2023 calendar, 2022, those are also for sale at a big discount. Where do you sell this at? I don't currently. I am working on getting a new website. But I'm a one-man gig. Like, I have to do all of this myself. So it's a little bit at a time. I was selling on Etsy, but fuck Etsy. So I don't anymore. But if you want a 2020, I think it's 2022. Hold on. $2023. The 2023 Mike's Wooden Things and Stuff calendar. Da da da. Right? It's got. He's cutting dovetails. He's working over on the bandsaw. He's checking the board to see if it's square. He's checking the joints to see that they're tight and close, and then he's making a thing. Is what he's doing. He's marking out the tails. Why is your beard darker? Because I was younger. I was younger then. I've aged significantly in the past 2 years. It's not boudoir enough. I was threatening to do a follow-up where it was going to be like, I'd be rocking like the Borat Onkini or whatever it was called. What are those called? The little Borat swimsuit? There were threats. But it's also got, like, it's got notable dates and stuff on it. I think Pinnell's birthday is on here. Man thong, that's okay. We got on here. We got Pinnell. Pinnell becomes the moderator. Pinnell becomes the first moderator of the channel on April 3rd. We got Lathe Injury Day was May 10th. Mike's first live show, May 15th. We got Nadia gave Mike a compliment on July 12th. Pinnell's birthday is on here. Laguna 1216 Day. Yeah, they got lots of days on here. What was it? Teriyaki Pork Chop Day. I thought you were going to make a guitar with your calendars. I was thinking about that too. I got 20 calendars. I was going to make my Carta with the calendars and then make a guitar out of them. Maybe I'll make another shitty Telecaster and I'll just like wallpaper it with calendar pictures. You knew those days ahead of time. No, those are all days that happened before 2023. Except for my Nadia gave Mike a compliment. That was a new thing. That was a new ad. That's in pen. The rest of it, though, Moxon pipe clamp day. That was the day that I made the Moxon pipe clamp, or the day the video came out, maybe. Anyway. Imagine the guy who had to print those calendars. There was no human involved in the printing of those calendars. It went through a computer into a machine, and the machine spit out the calendars. The only thing with calendars is that they only last a year. It's true. It's true. I remember when we were on the live show making up days to add. I remember that too. I was like, I need to put some more days on it. Now I have even more days. I've got a couple more years worth of days that I could add to the calendar. Maybe I'll make a 2027 calendar. Oh, look out. Don't follow the links. Don't follow Chris Pinnell links. They're a trick. They all go to the same place. You totally should pecker my wife. I know there's a comma, but it was funny though. My wife has tried me to get to do it several times. We are photographers. My friend Marissa took all the photos for this. She was trying to build her portfolio for doing these types of like business photography. She was trying to build up her portfolio. One of the most talented photographers I know. And she was in town and she was like, hey, can I come like take shots of you working in your shop? And I was like, sure. And they are very good. She is a talented person. Like she takes very good photography. She's a very good photographer. Bye, Paul. We'll see you tomorrow night for the finale. This is pretty. This is pretty. I'll do a little bit more work on it tomorrow during the day. Not a ton. I just like round it over a little bit and then do some sanding. And maybe I'd take down the chunky fretboard, finish shaping this down to where it, now that I know where it actually goes to, I'd take this down a little more, take the fretboard down and radius it, and then sand this guy up. And then, yeah, we'll glue it together tomorrow night. That'll be cool. I'm going to get some ice cream. That sounds good. I might go inside and get some ice cream too. My son is making ice cream right now. He's making ice cream? Like with the cream and the ice and the salt and the... If you ever get the chance, I put up a video in September for Turnsa. I took a heap of photos between turning of other people making stuff. What's Turnsa? Maybe Turn Southern Australia? Is it a conference of some kind? Will you be playing it before midnight EST or PST? No. I mean, I'll be playing it before midnight on a day. Yeah, like Yes, I will be. I will play it before midnight EST or PST on the day that it's done. Maybe we'll finish it on Saturday. Maybe we'll glue it up to end the year, and then the first live show of 2026 will. I do have other guitars that we could finish too, but whatever. You know, it is what it is. I'm still impressed with myself, and shut up also. Didn't see any of you guys, making a guitar in 5 live shows at the end of the year. I didn't see that happening. So there. Anyway, 3.5 hours is lots for tonight. Tomorrow night, I think I will start late. Because it could be a long. I'm not going to do the full 6-hour extravaganza like I did last year. Because the reason I did that was to keep myself from drinking. And I don't think I need to do that to keep myself from drinking this year. But I will do a fairly long show tomorrow night on New Year's. What time is midnight? Pinnell, what time is midnight there? For me. 8? Are you 4 hours? I'm hosting New Year's Eve party, but I'll try and drop in a couple times to hear the guitar. Yeah, you do that. What time is actually midnight there? Yay, that's great news. What is? God, you have to be better at sentences. Should be 4 hours? Yeah, so 8. Midnight is 12 here. And then he wonders why he doesn't have any friends. He obviously has friends. He's throwing a party tomorrow night. Throw him on a projector. Yeah, you put me up on the wall. I can be hanging out at your New Year's party. And everybody can point and laugh at him. And I won't even know. It's 1:18 here now. Okay. So that is 9, 8. Okay, so yeah, 8. So maybe I'll go live at 7, my time. And then we'll work for an hour on the guitar. And we'll celebrate New Year's Pinnell time. And then we'll do something else for an hour. And then we'll celebrate New Year's for the 3-hour later people. And then we'll go like that, and then we'll see what happens. I only need to go live until 11. Because at 11 I can't go get alcohol. So as long as I am live until 11 my time. So we'll start at 7, and then we'll maybe go for 4 hours. We'll see. And then at the end, I'll just be sitting here by myself because everybody will be asleep, except for McGill. Okay. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, everybody. Thank you once again for coming. Hit the thumb button. There are people here who have not hit the thumb button, because there are more people watching than there are thumbs. If you did not enjoy this, why are you still here? That's ridiculous. And if you're still going to be awake for a little bit, go watch some of my old videos. It helps. It helps if when people watch my things. Oh, good question. What's a good question? It doesn't matter. Stand by. Come back tomorrow night to find out what question Penella's talking about. And look how pretty the thing is. Look how pretty it is. You guys, look. That's a pretty good fit too. It's not as tight as I have done, but it's a pretty tight fit. Look at this. That's a nice thing. And on the 27th, that was raw chunks of wood up on the racks. Bye. We'll see you tomorrow night. Later than usual. Yeah. And I'll try to be fully charged, and I'll try to leave you on the charger as long as I can so we can go for as long as we can. You can come and go or you can not. I mean, I'm not in charge of you. You're in charge of you. Bye, everybody.